Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Bobcats' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back, looking for help. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Rutgers offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Campbell. Turning on the Jets. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Leaves it with the running back. Ran through the contact. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's strong. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Scarlet Knights are on the move. Part of the backfield, it's Sheffield. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. And the quick shuffle pass. They'll go with the quick touch pass. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Quickly complete. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bobcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, and a move. Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. He splits the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break. He checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. not pick up the first down.
Man, the offense did not get enough. They got to understand the sticks. Maybe he should have thrown that on the RPO, right? It's tough. You got to read that really, really quickly. Now brings up a fourth down decision time for this offense.
On fourth down, going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
That's reeled in. It's Harris. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Navarro. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hendricks. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. Power football with the run. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10, they've moved it to the 41. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Jordan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Guys, let's take just a second to talk a little about it. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody. Have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. He's got 47 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Scarlet Knights look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. The Scarlet Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground. There's not much left. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal with the 1. Trying to pound it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Right on the money. Touchdown, Rutgers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Navarro. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18. Line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Nice move to keep running. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this four vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Back to pass, it's Navarro. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bobcats are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. There was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for space, it's Campbell. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
He's loose. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds enough room to get free out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Worked his way out across the 35. Got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Third down coming up after that completion. To the air, it's Navarro. Makes the grab. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Snagged in the middle, it's Jordan.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away to find some room. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quarterback may change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. It's a seam wide open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Trying to barrel in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Bulldozes his way through. There he goes. The 20. Another broken touchdown, Rutgers. And they grab the advantage. Take moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Avoids pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Campbell. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. The run to the right. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. The Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Weber. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Bruno. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately need it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.